The following audio is intended for mature audiences and contains adult content, graphic language, graphic violence, and strong sexual content. Viewer discretion is advised. Welcome back to Fedora, everyone, and God, does it feel so good to be able to say that again. I am Tony, your DM for this evening. I am here with my good friends Norbit.
Hey, step dice.
Mouse. And Rhaegar.
What up, you guys?
Since at the time of this recording, we have been away for almost 2.5 months, I believe.
Yeah.
October, yeah, something like that. But man, I'm not gonna lie, I am ecstatic to get back into this today. Like, I have been waiting for this for a while. But what about you guys? Like, what are your expectations going into chapter 2?
Golden sparks.
Golden sparks. All right, so I do have to give a little bit of a recap because, again, it has been a while since our players here have actually delved into the story a little bit. So, last we left off, our players had finally managed to enter into Alice's funhouse. They entered in and they unfortunately found their new friend Darman dead. But Alice was standing there waiting for them. They got into the most... what's the word that I would use? Extravagant fight that I have possibly ever witnessed. Epic. I will use epic. Epic's a good word. But the most epic fight that I possibly have actually ever witnessed. And this fight went down. It was a good solid 2.5, 3 hours long. They managed to get out, save the entire town that they were in of Azim, as it was called. And also, it turns out that while they were in this other dimension, an entire 2 weeks had already progressed. Rhaegar went and found the wife and child of Darman to inform her and the child to let them know of what had happened and gave them a gift to send them on their way. Norbit went looking for some more sporks and foons and stuff like that, as per usual. And our good friend Mouse, on the other hand, he went and found one of his colleagues, so to speak, who told him that their next mission is to go and save Chroma. And that's where we are now. So you guys have been in Azim after the 2 weeks for about another month. You stayed in Azim for the sole purpose of the fact that you guys are actually still on the wanted list for the destruction of Lesry and Latath. So the townsfolk took it upon themselves to kind of protect you while you're there and hopefully have it to where that maybe it would die down a little bit and people wouldn't be looking for you as much. So a month went by, and they finally decided to go ahead and give you a horse and carriage so that you could be on your way. Mouse informed the two of you, Norbit and Rhaegar, that you did have to go to the capital city in order to save Chroma because he has something that will help you out with your goals, per se. So the three of you travel along the road, and you're almost to the capital city known as Kathna, the City of Dreams, is what it's called. You're about a day's ride away, and it gets towards early morning. It's almost as though you wasted your sweet, precious time fucking around in the woods much of the previous night instead of trying to find a way out of them. One of you apparently thought taking the wagon completely off-road would be a fun little adventure. And now you're gods know where in the middle of a forest with one single trail to guide you. And while paying attention to the tiniest of details is often a wise choice, on this specific day, a few weeks, months, so on and so forth, after the events with Alice, you can't help but wonder if the 3 ogres and the 3 goblins that are standing at the end of this pathway that are fighting 2 specific individuals that you can't see at your distance currently happens to be the punctuation at the end of a statement. But hey, at least that seemed like that they might help you out with these ogres and goblins. So now, can you guys see that?
Yes.
Yes, indeed.
Cool. So, at the end of this pathway, you see 3 giant ogres and 3 goblins. Those 3 goblins technically are inside of the ogres' backpacks that they're carrying, and they're kind of poking their heads out, and all 3 of them have bows and arrows, but the ogres are the ones fighting these 2 specific people nearest to them. I need, before you guys do anything, to roll me a perception check on these 2 specific people.
Can I just say real quick, this is the first time me seeing the character art from Norbit. I fucking love it.
I figured you would.
Like, it's the hand posture and the neck tilted that just, it fits with his character perfectly.
All right.
I'm pleased.
I'm glad you are.
Good perception, correct?
Yes, sir.
Greatest asset. And I fucked it up.
Okay, so I'm going to start with Norbit. Norbit, what did you roll?
I got a 6, you know.
Okay. Mouse, a 19. Okay. Rhaegar, what did you get?
17.
Okay. Rhaegar and Mouse, you're going to get 2 very different answers for this, but in all technicality, it's the same. And I'm going to start with Rhaegar for this very reason. Rhaegar, not too far away from you on the left-hand side, you see what looks to be like a dragonborn. He has golden skin, and he has heavy armor on. You can tell this is your son, your eldest son.
You son of a bitch.
On the right-hand side is another paladin. He is a human male. He has short brown hair, and he's basically the equivalent of medium in every single way possible. He is of medium stature. He is of medium built. He is just flat out medium.
Medium growth.
Average. He is average in every single way possible. Do what?
They were saying dick size.
Average growth.
Well, you don't have a high enough perception for that, but you know.
I can state true.
Well, I guess you have to get closer to find out. But Rhaegar, the one on the left, who is the Dragonborn, is your son. Mouse, all you see is 2 paladins. One of them is a Dragonborn with golden skin, and the other one is a average human male with short brown hair and what looks to be like a McJagger stash.
So a handlebar.
Basically, yes.
Yeah.
Basically, yes.
So in other words, he looks like my granddad.
I wouldn't know that.
You basically described my granddad. Average in every way, but with a handlebar mustache.
Hey, well, if that's what he looks like, then that's what he looks like. But now that you guys see this, I now need you to all roll initiative.
What? I started mine like 5 seconds.
Do I really have
so...
to stop the recording and redo all that?
No, keep on going.
No, it's fine. Just let it happen. I got a 12.
Okay, so Dragonborn. What's that? Paladin got that. Okay. 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 Oh shit. Okay. All right. So, what did you guys roll on your initiatives? Starting with Eli.
I got 12.
12. Okay.
I got an 18. How come I'm
18?
having to do my own math on mine?
It's because you're not doing the command right.
No, I'm using the dice roller.
Don't use the dice
I
roller.
want to write it in though. I want to.
Just copy and paste it.
Yeah, copy and paste it.
You only have to change like one number then. That's what I do.
That's okay. I just
It's
do
called
math.
I
efficient
got
laziness.
Yeah.
I got
just
21,
won't be
Tony.
Lazy. I just
Okay.
use my brain.
One time I do not have a.
I don't have a brain.
I mean, that's technically not wrong. Okay, so Norbit, you got
12.
okay. House,
Yeah, sorry, 18.
18. Rhaegar,
21.
okay. And then he got 15. He got that.
When you're ready, Tony, I have an out of session question to ask.
Sure. Second. Okay. So the order that it's going to go in is Rhaegar's first, and then something else is second. Mouse, you're third. Then Rhaegar's son is after Mouse, followed by Norbit. Then the second Paladin. Then Ogre 1, 2, 3. Then Goblin 1, 2, and 3. So the Ogres and Goblins go last. Okay. Rhaegar.
What was it again? Sorry, I was coughing.
Rhaegar.
Have you given my son a name?
I
Or
have.
I got. Okay. Mind sharing that with me real quick?
Forgot your own son's name.
No,
straight up didn't.
Nah, no.
Straight up didn't know it.
Oh man, terrible father. No wonder he's on the other
Yeah.
side of the field.
Y'all have seen Assassin's Creed Odyssey, you know, where he forgets that he forgets he's got a sister, and you know, well, I forgot I had another son.
Oh,
Your son's name is Draco.
but you're referring to
Fuck off.
as far as Odyssey goes, where you're playing the female character, right? The canon.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I was like, because I played as the male, so I got a little confused right there. I'm like, wait, what?
Eli, what's up?
As far as like, you said his son's got golden skin, right?
It's
we-
like
are we
a
on about, like-
golden yellow.
Are we on
yes.
about like golden sport gold or no?
No, more like
Right.
it. Kind of like, think of it like a early morning sunrise gold.
Like a Simpsons. Got ya.
Is it
Yes,
shiny?
So the reason I asked that is because if you had said yes, he was, Norbit was gonna grapple him to the ground and start poking him.
No, it's
So-
not that kind of shiny.
All right, that's fine. No. All right,
I would love to have. I would love to have seen how that worked out, because I'm pretty sure my son would have fucking killed
Oh
me.
yeah, I know, but it would have been so worth it.
Started drooling, started easing his way towards him.
Just
I'll fight
creep
him.
it. I'll get his
Start
ass.
simping on Golden Dragon Boy.
Wait, rolling through the grass, I'm coming for that ass.
But yes, Rhaegar, because you refused to give me the name of your son after me asking you 3 times, I went and gave him the most cringy name possible, so your son's name is Draco.
I hate you.
Are we in Dragonheart right now?
Can we just name him Bigger Stickers?
So, had you obliged to what I asked, then you could have easily named your son whatever, but because you did not do so, I gave him a cringy name just to teach you a lesson.
Should have named
So-
him Smallwood.
When did you ask me this?
I asked you 3 times. I asked you twice in your, twice in the, Discord, and then once on Twitch. Alright. Anyway, so, it is your turn, Rhaegar. And you do have access to control your token. So you can move your token however you see fit. But your son and this other paladin have not noticed you yet. And the ogres and goblins also have not noticed you yet.
Interesting. I would like to. How far away is that tree?
10.
In fact, no. How far away is that tree?
I can't remember the button to press to
Wait,
drag
how are you
the arrow
doing that,
to see.
Mayhem?
How far is 1 square, Tona?
How are you doing that?
1 square is 5 feet, but there's an actual tool that you can use to where you can drag an arrow to see exactly the distance, and I don't remember the
6
button
times
for it.
5. It's 30 meters.
Okay. Alright, Mouse, the way that you make the little circle pop up in roll 20 is you click and you hold for a couple of seconds,
Okay, cool.
and then it just does it.
Gotcha.
Like that. Yeah, so he's trying to go there.
Oh, I found it. It's 28 feet.
I'm trying to figure out how to put.
So 30
Tony,
feet.
do you have to put the
Yeah.
grid on the map?
The grid is already on there. It's just like it's barely noticeable because of like
Yeah.
how bright the map is.
You've got to zoom in quite a lot. But yeah, the
Okay.
little tool you're
Holy
looking for, Tony, is on the bar on the top left. It's the ruler-looking one, and you just do no snapping.
So top left and then ruler.
Yeah, like the rectangle-looking thing. You know what a ruler is, right?
Oh, I know what a ruler
Right.
is.
Americans might not know that. I don't know. You think curbs are called sidewalks? Like, I don't know what to tell you.
Okay. Rhaegar would like to move 30 feet behind this tree and make a stealth roll.
Okay, go for it.
And I have a new proficiency in stealth. Yay! What does that mean, Tony?
It means that you can roll a 1d20 plus your stealth and add your proficiency bonus because my
Hey.
fucking idiotic self forgot that shit in the last chapter. So hey,
Okay, that means I got an 18.
What's your
cool. You are stealthy.
Okay. I'm gonna hide behind that tree and I'm gonna just watch what happens.
Cool. All right. Next on the list is that person, and they're not going to move. Mouse, it's your turn.
Okay. So I forget which ones are proficiency. Are they the ones that have ticked in little circles?
Anything that has the little black dot
Yeah.
next to your thing, that's what you are proficient in. And you
Yeah.
roll a 1d20 plus that modifier
And then add-
plus your proficiency bonus.
Same.
Yeah, so would I.
Same.
That's why we're changing
Took
shit
me
in
a
chapter
whole
2 and
chapter
actually
to
doing the
figure
right
it
thing
out.
now.
We've been scammed.
Yeah. So that means my yeah. Okay. My perception would have been 21.
Yep.
I just want to throw it out there.
Mine would have been a lot better.
No, they're all sad. Well, fuck.
I wouldn't have lost my sporks, you bastards.
I wouldn't have lost my. Okay. Question.
I'm fucking pissed.
So are the 6 people behind them? Are they part of the game?
Who, these guys, these right here?
The hobgoblins.
Yeah, so the 6 up top, that's the ogres and
Yes,
goblins.
right here.
Yeah. So those are the ogres and goblins there. That's the dragonborn paladin. That's the human paladin.
Right. Which you're pointing. Yeah, I don't see your pointing, so I'm just gonna assume left is Dragonborn and right.
Yeah, you are
don't-
correct.
I
Do you not see
your
the-
pointing?
Okay.
You're-
You see
I
that?
see that.
Okay. I was on the GM screen.
I'm over here like, what the fuck? You're like pointing like, okay, this guy over here is not gonna do anything, and I'm like, which guy?
Yeah, so the guy on the left is the dragonborn
Our left or
paladin.
their left?
This guy right here is dragonborn paladin. Right here is human paladin.
Right.
These guys are ogres and goblins.
And we've confirmed that they are enemies.
No, these guys up here are enemies.
Okay, so the guys down on the bottom, the sun, and
These guys you do not know.
So, okay, so I shoot past them or do I shoot them?
Up
Guys,
to you.
That's up to you.
Man, what did
Rhaegar is
you-
Rhaegar is the only one who knows who this guy is, and he did not say anything.
Ah, fuck, no, I didn't.
Oh, fuck no!
So
Thanks, teammate.
Rhaegar just straight up. Rhaegar's like straight up. Oh shit, that's my boy. I'm gonna go hide
I
behind
know,
that tree.
fucking father of the year. Oh shit!
Look, my son I haven't
seen.
seen. My son I haven't seen in years. Let me hide.
Fuck! I've been doing so. I've had such a good streak of.
I told him I was going out for milk.
we haven't even been like 10 minutes into this episode, and Katie's already going to kill me.
Like no joke, it's been like he's like, oh fuck, I've got such a great streak. I'm just gonna go keep my streak and hide in this tree over here.
But yeah, Rhaegar knows that this guy here is his son, but he did not say anything on his turn, so you do not know if they're good or
So
bad.
they know we're here though.
Nobody in this general area knows that you're here.
Apparently we're ninjas.
So we are. So why did we have to roll initiative
To see
Initiative?
What turn we went in.
if nobody knows we're
Basically
here?
to see what you're going to be in initiative regardless, because on their turns they're going to roll perception checks to see if they can notice you because of your wagon, but they have not noticed
Oh, that's
you
right, we're
yet.
in a
So
wagon,
that's
that's
why
right.
that's why we did initiative now.
Yeah.
Is to see if they would notice you before you started your turn.
That's my bad. I forgot about our big ass fucking wagon.
Yeah, you do have a wagon that you're riding on right now, and Rhaegar just jumped out of the fucking wagon, went and yeeted himself behind a tree and said, "Nope, not today, bitches."
Who's driving the wagon right now?
No, technically Norbit would be the one driving the wagon.
That explains why we went off-road.
That
Yeah, that's right. I did post that in chat saying that it sounds like a Norbit thing to do.
Yeah.
So I'm going to say I will turn to Norbit, tap on my shoulders like hey, run him over. Wouldn't that be funny? Would you like surprise big old wagon right behind them?
I was already ahead of you.
Oh yeah, see, this is why we are like the goodest, bestest friends, man. We got the same mind. And I will I guess I'll hold an action.
Oh, okay. All right. That was Mouse's turn. Then we followed that up with Draco is next. Whoop-de freaking do. All right, he's gonna roll a perception check to see if he notices the wagon coming behind, because you guys are being loud with your wagon. He doesn't hear shit. He is too focused on this fight. So Draco is going to move. He's going to move 20 here, and going to attack the goblins who have now got out of the backpack. And he is going to swing his sword, and do I want to use Divine Smite? No, I do not. I do not want to use Divine Smite because I do not want to waste detail slots. Okay, we're just going to see if I hit and go from there. That is a crit. So this goblin may be dead already. He fucking is like, he got his ass blown the fuck up. He is yeeted off this. He is just no more. He is dead. That X means that he's dead. All right, so then he can do a second attack, technically, but I am going to hold a reaction for a bonus action. I do bonus action spells. Okay, so that is Draco's turn. Then we follow that up with Norbit.
So,
Norbit, you're driving the wagon currently. Pigeon is in the back of the wagon, so...
yes. I am going to need the statistic of the wagon and how far it can move in one turn.
Okay. I can get that for you.
Mind you, these best be some stronger fucking horses. They're carrying about, like, a lot of weight with me and fucking Pigeon on.
You have one horse pulling a small wagon, so...
Strong ass horse.
You can move 40 feet.
Right. I'm going to pass Mouse the reins, first of all.
Say what?
I'm passing you the reins to this bitch.
Nani?
And then Norbit is going to jump on Pigeon and fly the 40 feet over to... I figure out where 40 feet is. Is this cliffside still part of the thing?
Yes, all of that is there.
Alright. Oh, give me my fucking character, ho. Alright, there we go. Norbit is going to fly on top of the cliff, and then he's going to roll perception.
I actually needed you to roll perception there anyway.
Wait, do I get a bonus in that? I fucking
Are
do.
you proficient?
I am. 20
Okay,
in total.
So 20? Okay. All right, so I'm already going to tell you that you hear a rustling noise right here.
Is that all I get from a 20?
What else are you trying to perceive? Because you were...
I was just trying to perceive everything around me, basically, like, just do a general,
Yeah,
like,
okay,
area
so...
check.
Yeah, so you still see everything else, and you can't really hear anything of the conversation between where this guy is saying or what the Dragonborn is saying. But you're close enough to hear that there is a rustling sound coming from right there in this spot right here.
Alright, then I shall use...
That sounds abnormal.
Yeah. I shall use, I really don't have any for that. I will send Pigeon over. Oh wait, no I can't. Pigeon flew me over here.
Yeah, Pigeon flew you over.
Fuck it, I can still move though, technically, can't I?
You can move, yes.
I can move 30. Aha! Trickery. I shall move 25... I fucking hate this. 25 feet here. Now can I see what I want?
Because I made you roll the perception check, use your free action to roll another one, and then I'll tell you if you can see it or not.
I got 15.
15? Okay. Give me just a second.
I only moved 25 feet as well, so I still got 5 feet. Keeping them. Oh, 20. Never mind.
Can you see that?
Yeah.
Okay. You can see what looks to be like... It looks like... You can't really see his face because he's got this, like, ranger's, like, assassin-type clothing on. He's got a hood over his face. But it looks to be, like, the size of what you would have the equivalent of maybe, like, a young teenage boy. And he's standing at the top of the tree up here, and he's watching intently at the fight that's going on over here.
Can I shake the tree?
Can you shoot the tree?
No, shake the tree. Is Norbit strong enough to shake a tree?
I would make you roll a strength check to see if you can shake him out, but you would have... did you use your full movement?
No, I've got 10 feet left.
Okay. Move the 10 feet, and if you want to shake the tree to see if you can knock him out, you can roll a strength check, and then I'm going to roll an opposed dexterity saving throw to see if I can stay remaining in the tree.
Got a 3.
I got a 13. So, yeah, you punch the tree, and it doesn't eat, like a leaf falls out of the tree, and that's it.
Does he notice I'm there from that, though?
No.
Perfect.
With a 3, no.
Alright, perfect. That's my turn, I'm waiting.
Okay. Mouse, what did you need to say?
It's okay, it's too late now.
Okay. That was Norbit's turn. We now go to the human paladin. Norbit, you're close enough to hear him speak, funny enough. And you can hear him go, "Well, gang, it looks like that we've got ourselves a dire situation here. Let's go in and have ourselves a nice little combat."
Everybody fucking target that squeaker.
Yeah. Fuck him up. This is an Xbox party.
Fucking hate your ass.
You see him do this like over-exaggerated sprint towards this goblin.
Can the goblin kill him? Can the goblin kill him?
And he is going to slam his warhammer and see if he can kill this goblin.
I'll happily go neutral.
He misses on the first attack. He critically fails on the second attack, so I'm going to let the goblin, like, hit him with his fucking knife. Oh, God.
I hate you so fucking bad.
I knew. I told you before. Eli, what's up?
Yo, can me and the team have a vote whether we go neutral evil just to kill this fuck? Like, I'm for it. Honestly.
Oh my gosh, the goblin just crit.
God,
Why?
let the goblin kill him, please. Please, so I never have to hear that again.
I'm just gonna go ahead and say that I know the story implications of what would happen if that fucker died.
That's fine with me.
And I'm actually on board.
Does anybody remember what blue, green, and red are? Is red health or is green health?
Red is health,
Red
green is AC, and blue is
Green is AC. Okay.
Green is AC, and blue is your spell slots. However many spell slots you have.
Where are you seeing that?
Oh,
If you
right click on your.
Yeah,
character.
right click on your token. Okay, so you see this over exaggerated paladin take two very elongated swings with his hammer, his two-handed hammer. He misses on both of them so bad that he trips over himself, and the goblin just literally stands there, looks at him, and pokes him with his knife. And then he goes, ah, ah, ah.
Let him die. What's blue again?
Is this like a male version of darkness?
What's blue again?
Blue is your spell slots. It gives you your grand total of spell slots. It doesn't.
Can I use those? Can I use blue for the
You can use blue for whatever, but that's usually what most people use it for,
Okay.
is for the spell slots.
Okay.
So you can use it for whatever.
Using it for my speed.
Okay, but that is his turn. And we now go to the ogres and goblins. So this ogre is going to move here and take a swing on the paladin dude. And he hits on the first one. Oh, he only gets to attack once. Okay, cool. So that is going to be... God bless me, son. All right. Cool. So, minus 14. Okay, cool. Alrighty. And that is that ogre's turn. This ogre is going to do the same thing. Let's see if he hits. That is a miss. This ogre is going to go towards Draco and see if he can hit Draco. He does not. This goblin here is going to attack the paladin. He crits again. What the? Okay. This paladin didn't even survive.
Tony, what is do you remember the range on my gun?
I believe it's a musket. 5e. I think it's 120 feet, but I'm not sure. Let me see.
I didn't think it was over 100. That's why I was asking.
No. Okay, so it's one of those ones that it varies leveling up. So right now, with you being at level 6, it has a range of about 60.
Wait, we're 6?
But
oh, we leveled up, didn't we? Oh shit.
yeah, you're at level 6.
I have to go in.
But
and take a look at that.
there is a potential to max it out to 120.
So I'm at what right now?
60 feet.
60. Thank you. I'm gonna see. Hopefully this isn't too much.
I still got one more goblin to do though.
Okay, I had to put up a thing so I could see how far I can shoot. I can't see the grid.
Put that there. And Goblin's going to attack the Draco and misses. Okay. So that's their turn. We're back up to the top of the order, which is Rhaegar. What do you do?
Question before I start my turn.
Yes, sir.
I recognized both Draco and the other paladin.
No,
right?
you do not know who this guy is. You have no
Okay.
idea who that guy is. You didn't even
Okay.
hear him say what he said.
But
You know who that is.
Can I assume from my conversations with both the guy that we spoke to before we left Alice's funhouse, and from my time speaking with Adam, that this is Draco's trainer.
Yes.
I can assume that.
Yes.
Right. Okay. That makes me have a battle plan.
Yeah, so it's one of those things that, like, even with your... Basically, you know just from basic instincts, technically, that anybody who, like your son, who is a paladin in training, who has somebody with them like this, that guy is 9 times out of 10 going to be either his trainer or a partner that they are with in order to continue on with their training. But you can assume that this guy is one of those two things, and more than likely it is his trainer.
Okay. In that case, Rhaegar is going to move what is technically 38 feet. Give me a second. I'm going to move behind here. And I'm going to try and maintain my stealth.
You still have your... No, it's heavy armor. Never mind. I'm sorry. Okay. I was thinking that the half plate would not give you the 40 feet because of where it says on your character sheet that if you're wearing heavy armor, you can't move the 40, but you're not wearing heavy armor. You're wearing you're wearing medium armor, so you can move the 40. Okay. All right, so you're going to move there, and then that's what you're going to do for your turn?
Yeah. Do I maintain my stealth?
I'm going to have you roll an additional stealth, and this time the DC is going to be higher because of how close you are to them.
But they're in the midst of battle. They're not.
They are in the midst of battle, but it's the DC was extremely low for that first tree here. This one, it's going to be slightly higher, not by much, but slightly higher.
19 plus 5, 24.
Yeah, you for sure are in stealth mode. Do you do anything with the rest of your turn?
What have I got left?
All you've done is a free action and a movement.
There isn't really much I can do at the moment.
Right. Okay. Mouse, I have one more turn before we go to you. Do you want to use your reaction at all?
Can I go ahead and put the carriage to a stop and then shoot one of the enemies or supposed enemies?
Yeah. I'll say that you can use your reaction to stop the carriage and take an attack.
Can I stop it within range though, or do I have to?
If you stop it,
because I don't know how movement's gonna work right now.
No, because a reaction would be either one or the other. So I'm going to say that what you can do is use your reaction to do a movement if you would like, and then on your turn, stop the carriage, and then do your attack.
Okay.
So do you want to do that?
How far past can the movement? Okay. How do y'all like determine how far you are from something? I'm still trying to figure out.
The top left, the ruler.
The ruler it is. Okay. No snap.
Make sure you've got it set.
Gotcha,
yeah, make sure you got it set to no snapping.
Yeah.
You're currently 75 feet away from them.
Yeah. Okay. So I need to
still not seeing that stupid ruler.
It's a little task. There's like these little icons. There's a mouse. You can. And then there's a paintbrush, a magnifier.
Yeah.
I see all of that, but I don't see a
right
ruler.
Under the ruler's right under the magnifier.
Yeah.
Right above the dice.
Under the magnifying glass?
Yeah.
Oh,
you hit no snapping.
See,
I see it.
You can hide it from others as well, which I'm gonna do because I don't want Tony to know my plans sometime.
Yeah, same. Also, I knew you didn't know what a ruler was.
But how
far?
Well,
I know what a ruler is.
Let me go ahead and move, I guess. Like, how far will you allow me to move with my reaction in the carriage?
You can move the full 40 with the carriage.
40. That will be... Alright. This is like right here, right? Hard for me to tell.
Yeah, that's 40.
Okay. Alright. Then I guess, yeah, I will... That will be it for my reaction. I guess I'm just gonna...
Okay. Alright, so it is the secret character's turn. I'm gonna roll a perception. Because
oh yeah, do they see me now?
Who?
Yeah, they would know.
Oh, them?
Yeah, they would know I'm there, right?
No,
yeah.
Not. I have to roll a perception on my turns for them,
okay.
But the one where closest to where Norbit's at, I'm gonna roll a perception to see if I notice Norbit now. I do that time.
Would-
I do.
Wouldn't he have to look through every branch on the tree, and that's clearly a thick bush?
No, it's like he's looking through an opening, and then he can look down below him to see underneath the tree, and then he can just like see you standing at the base of the tree.
Does he know that I've noticed him?
So now he has, yes.
So does he know
just
I
rolled
know
perception.
about him? Or does he? Or could he just think I'm just looking at a tree?
No, he suspect with the high of a roll that I just got. Yeah, he suspects that you know that he's up there, and he knows that you're down there.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so he's gonna look down at you, and he's gonna pull his hood off. It is a teenage boy. He has what you would think is like a military buzz cut, clean shaven. He looks down at you. He knows instantly who you are, and he says, "Norbit, shh. Don't give my position away.
Get out of that tree.
I'll come down here in a second. We need to make sure that those paladins go off.
Get down. Ow.
I can't get down right now. Those paladins are after us.
Why?
Well, the three of you are wanted, and we're rebels."
So, get down from the tree.
Okay. He's gonna look at you and say, "Oh, how about you come up?" And he brings down a rope to you to climb up.
I will decline the rope, and I can't move pigeon yet, can I?
No, not until your turn. No.
Alright, I'll go up the rope.
Okay.
Well, I'll just leave Norbit in his place, but...
I'm gonna say he's giving you the help action, so make me a strength check with advantage.
Oh, this is gonna be great. Can't wait for Norbit to fall out of a fucking tree.
Advantage.
13.
Yeah, you do. It's not a very good job at it, but you do manage to climb up to his location on the tree, and you're standing on a branch.
A very
that's
thick
big enough
branch.
Yeah, it's big. These trees are big, and it's big enough for the two of you.
Alright.
All right, but that's all he can do on his turn. So after that is now Mouse. Your turn, buddy.
Damn robot, making me do the dirty work. I don't even know how to drive a carriage. So I stopped the carriage. Do I need like training in order to know how to operate?
You're gonna roll me an animal handling check with disadvantage.
But do you need like anything like?
Yes, you do.
Hence why you're doing animal handling.
With disadvantage.
17. Oh, that's right. You said disadvantage. Oh, yeah, 17.
17. Yeah, you managed to easily pull this wagon over in the middle of the trail.
All right, I will take a shot.
Okay.
I will take a shot at the one right there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
And
Fantastic.
this one.
Yes, sir. Go for it.
Let me see if I remember how to do this. Yeah. And a 17.
That hits.
Damage is okay. Oh, 16.
16.
I think those are
Okay.
6, yeah. 6, 12, 4, yeah, 16.
Cool.
Do I still have movement, like my own movement to get out of the carriage and behind that rock right there?
Yeah, because you moved the carriage and not the.
Or is that I move right about right there?
Yeah.
I'm sure it's within my range. Great. Oh, that's about like 50.
Okay. For some reason, I cannot access any of the tokens now.
I've stolen your power.
There it goes. Okay. I was like, why the hell is it doing that?
Oh, did you click on the ruler and then forget to click back on the pointer?
Yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah. That's the end of my turn, by the way.
Yep. Alrighty. Okay. So, that was Mouse. We are now at Draco. Draco is going to attack the ogre, and he is going to use Divine Smite at a. I'm gonna do it at a first level. He does hit. So it's going to be his sword damage plus 2d8 radiant damage. So 2d8 radiant damage and then 1d8 plus 3. So let's do the 2d8 first. Long die. I rolled 10. All right. So this ogre just got into the Uber and he's driving towards the house. And all right, so that was his turn. We are now over to Norbit.
So, you said the character in blue knows who I am, right?
This kid right here knows who you are, yes.
Do I know who he is?
No.
I'm going to ask him, so you know me, you've said you're a rebel, but who the fuck are you?
I'm a friend of Chroma's. He told us that if the worst should happen, that when you guys make your way to the city, that I am to keep watch and to basically bring you guys back to our hideout, if we can.
I'm going to ask him if Chroma's dead or alive.
Chroma is at the current time alive, but he's in the prison in the capital city.
Ah, so he's getting taken care of. Good. I'm also gonna say, why are you so scared of the paladins? There's 5 of us, including you, and 2 of them.
He looks at you and says that he's watching those 2 paladins specifically because of the Dragonborn. Word has it that the Dragonborn paladin is related somehow to your friend Rhaegar.
I'm gonna immediately pull out my, what's it called, a Dell phone.
Yeah.
Rhaegar threw his dinner, if I'm not wrong. But Rhaegar doesn't.
Rhaegar no longer has a Dell phone.
Got you, just checking. So I'm gonna ring Mouse. What roll is it that I need to make?
Communication, it's just a 1d20.
Alright.
You know that bridge that we were on not that long, Eli?
Yeah.
You know the bridge that your golden foon went
Yeah.
by?
Yep.
That's also where I decided to get rid of my Dell phone.
Makes sense. So I rolled a 2 on the communication.
Mouse, you do get a ring, and all you hear when you open it up is static.
The number you have called is no longer in service.
So what I'm gonna do is, instead then, since that didn't work, how far away are you? What's Mouse's hearing like? Because he's a mouse, can he
Normal.
hear really well?
No, it's fucking normal.
Fuck, alright, so Pigeon can move... Fuck, Pigeon can't talk though. Bastard.
Well, I don't know. Would perception is hearing, right?
Yeah.
Perception is hearing, yes.
Yeah. Would I mean, I could roll. I mean, I have a +5 in perception.
Yeah, go for it. See if you can,
Yeah,
see if
why?
you can hear
Well,
what I'm gonna say.
It's up to Tony though.
Yeah.
Okay, so Norbit, go ahead and yell out what you're going to yell, and then I'm going to have Mouse roll to see if he can hear you. I'll go ahead and tell you the DC now. What did you drag it as? It's 30 feet.
Yeah.
30 feet.
By the
Yeah,
way,
okay.
what did the character say about the Dragonborn again? I forgot already.
He said that this Dragonborn here, this guy, is somehow related to your Rhaegar.
Oh, we're right. Alright. I'm gonna shout to Mouse. Apparently the Dragonborn's related to Rhaegar. Get the dog to shit on him.
Okay, so Mouse, I need you to roll me a perception check. I'm going to say because it's 30 feet, your DC is going to be 16 in order to hear what he just said.
Hold on, that was the wrong dice.
That's also the wrong dice.
Oh, no, it's not.
2d20
Oh.
plus 5.
Oh god.
Oh, my bad. There we go.
Okay, so you rolled a
12.
12. Okay, you can't hear what he's saying. However, Draco, on the other hand, does hear you.
Yeah, but I didn't give away your position, Rhaegar. You don't
No,
mind.
but he knows I'm around you.
You
No, he doesn't.
imbecile.
I could be talking
you
about
would
you as a
think
friend.
that. You would think that. But I did just roll a crit on that, so he does know your location.
You fucking imbecile.
Alright, so for the rest of my turn, I will get Pigeon to come pick me up real quick. So that's 30 feet. Pigeon can move 40. So then I'm going to tell.
So you can move 10 feet.
Yeah,
with
I can
Pigeon.
move 10 feet with Pigeon.
So you can go about
Oh,
right
fuck, wrong
here.
one. I accidentally drew.
You can go about right here, and then you can move your regular character.
Yeah. So I'm gonna do that. I accidentally drew, by the way.
Yeah, I see it.
So then me and Pigeon, and then I can move to Mouse,
Yes.
and then whisper in his ear. It's Rhaegar's family, the Dragonborn. Get shitbag to do his thing. Yeah. What I'm gonna say.
Okay.
What thing?
Shit on him.
But Draco did hear what you just said. He did see you, or hear you coming from the tree. He saw that you had moved from the tree to the rock. He does see Pigeon as well because of the nat 20, but he does not know that Mouse is there or that Rhaegar is here.
I'm gonna go this. I'm gonna go this.
But he does know that whatever that robot is, he knows his dad, and that his dad is probably somewhere on this map in this vicinity.
Okay, I'm just gonna mute myself now. Tap it, Norbit.
Hey, I never said I was smart.
I think you've proven that.
Yep.
Okay, so that was Norbit's turn. We're now over to the other paladin. He's going to look back and yell out to Draco and say, "Hey Draco! These ogres hit like a bitch! I'm fucking hurt!" And then he's gonna swing at the goblin. He fucking critically fails.
Hey, motherfucker.
This bitch is gonna die before I actually make him super annoying.
Please let it happen.
That was 2 1s, so okay, even with the crit, he only takes 2 damage. Alright. And then he's gonna swing again. That time he did hit. So that might just kill this goblin. Yes, it will more than likely kill this goblin. Yeah, it killed him. Okay, so this goblin here is... Oh boy! And then he is going to stay right where he's at. That is his turn. We then go over to the ogres. The ogre's going to swing. This one is going to swing at this paladin. Then that one's going to swing at him. So I got to make 2 attacks against the paladin. That's a miss. That's also a miss. This ogre is going to swing at Draco, and that hits. Okay. And then the goblin is going to swing at Draco and critically fails. So Draco is going to get a swing at the goblin for the critical fail. He does hit. So Draco is just going to swing normally. And this goblin just came up to the gate and is opening the gate leading towards Death's Door. All right. We're back up to the top of the order now. Rhaegar.
Oh, you absolute son of a bitch.
You
Okay.
as a character don't know what just happened
You're welcome.
because you're too far away. But yeah, that's basically what transpired.
Okay, I want to roll a very specific perception check.
Okay. What are you perceiving?
I am trying to see if I notice any inkling of Draco noticing what Norbert yelled out, like just to see if he sort of like if his attention.
So you're gonna see it.
shifts.
You're gonna see if something changed.
Yeah, I want to see if Draco's attention shifts
Okay.
for like in a split second, and like if like what his facial reaction is.
Okay.
So that's actually an 18.
Okay. You see that for whatever reason, you don't know why because of how far away you are, but you can see that Draco's attention did change very slightly, and he looks pissed about something.
Okay, so from behind the tree, Rhaegar is just going to be stood there observing everything that's happening. Actually, how far away am I from Draco? I am 65 feet. Okay. From the other paladin, I am 45 feet. So at this point, Rhaegar is just sort of standing there going, what the fuck am I going to do? So again, actually, you know what, Tony, before I decide whether or not I want to do this, I know for a fact that the tree I'm standing behind is big enough to conceal my location. Is this tree big enough to conceal my location?
With this one here?
Yeah,
No, that's a bush.
that's a bush. Okay.
It's a very big bush.
That's
It's a very big bush.
It's a
That's
big
like-
bush, but
In
it's a
the-
bush.
In the words of the Zohar, it is the biggest.
It is the biggest.
Shit, I'm out of trees to hide behind.
Rhaegar, I've got a plan, Cedar. If you want to stay hidden, I've got a plan.
I don't want to hear it.
Hey, you ain't from that far away.
Shit, I actually don't know what to do. Okay, I'm gonna end my turn by holding a reaction.
Okay. We then go over to the secret character. The secret character is going to move from one tree to the other so that he doesn't get spotted and roll another stealth roll.
Like a red squirrel.
He does succeed. He is back to being stealthy again. So he has moved to a different location.
He's like a flying squirrel.
That is his turn. Mouse, it's your turn.
I look at Norbit and I go, is that all? Like anything else you can tell me? Like, and then where did you get this information?
Yeah, I'm gonna point to the tree. Say,
You
that
talked
tree?
to a tree?
Nah. There's a guy in that tree. He knew who the fuck I was.
A real guy, or is this like that last
yeah.
time? You know,
Like
when you said there was a guy and it's not a guy.
Like a real little guy. Like a little guy.
Hey,
Taller
how
than you
do you-
though. Taller than you. Not that little.
Not that little. But an actual person, like an
Yeah,
actual person.
yeah. He was wearing a hood. He jumped from. He passed me a rope down the tree. I climbed it.
I checked my stash to make sure he didn't get into it.
Okay, roll me a perception check.
And he told me he was a rebel. And I don't know why I've gone to this accent, but I'm kind of sticking with it while I talk to Mouse.
I got 23 for that.
23. You can tell that your stash has not been touched at all for a while, actually.
He's like, oh, thank goodness.
Thank God. Oh, where
Although I will say that shit bag did shit in part of your bag, though.
Oh.
That
That
reaction. Oh.
I'm going to
Scoop it out with something and
gonna leave this here.
and on like right behind the rock, just in like nicely placed on the ground. And then I'm going to go stealth. Gonna go stealth and sneak away towards the carriage again.
Sure.
It's behind the carriage though.
Sure.
How big is the carriage exactly? Because it's about like right here, I think.
Yeah, it's.
Is it like 10 feet long, or is it just taking up a 5-foot radius? How big is this thing? Because I'm not exactly sure.
Let me see if I can find the carriage token. But go ahead and make your rolls right quick, just to see if you
Yeah.
manage to.
19 for stealth.
Okay. Yeah, you flat out just book it the hell out of there, and
Yeah, well, I
You
want to
are-
find out where the carriage is because I want to get behind it, but I don't want to place in the wrong
I'm
spot.
trying to see.
Just kind of tell me. Do you want it like 10 feet long or?
I can draw like a square for the carriage.
Yeah,
if you
that's the
want.
best. Like I don't know how. If
I'm
you
trying
want
to
it, like, a 5 by-
see if there's like an exact measurement because
Yeah.
there's not. So I'm just gonna say 10 feet.
It's
So like
10
a 5
feet.
by 10. So like
Yeah,
take
5
up 2
by
square.
10. Yeah, 5
Alright,
by
so
10.
it's right there. So I'm gonna go about like right here.
Tony, you can delete stuff if I draw on it, can't you?
Yeah, I can delete it.
Right, there's the carriage.
That's 5, but yeah.
Well, it goes up one more square above it as well. So we're just gonna say those two. The square that's in, and then the square like right here.
There you go.
Yeah.
So-
There, yeah, that'll work. That'll work.
It was created in the Willy Wonka factory. That's why it's 2 different shapes.
No, it's like a reverse hot rod or something. Like it's got the 2 big wheels at the front and then the 2 little wheels in the back.
Little wheels in the back, yeah. Okay.
Anyway, but yeah, you're hit. As you have stated before, I'm hidden.
Can't see me. You can't see me. If I can't see you, you can't see me.
Okay,
so I am going to. That's what 5, 10, 15. It's 20 feet.
That was your movement. You've done your free action as well.
Yeah.
You still
I'm
have an
gonna,
action and
yeah.
a bonus
I
action.
have 25. I can move one more space. I'm gonna move one more space in this direction at an angle 5 feet. That's my full movement speed. And then I shall hold a reaction while I'm stealth.
Okay. It is now
But
Draco's turn.
But before I leave, I'm gonna tell Norbit, like, I'm gonna get away from you because you were yelling, and I don't think he knows I'm here. So,
It is Draco's turn. You see Draco turn around and he's full on gets into a rage. And he now takes his longsword and he's going to put his shield away, grab it with 2 hands, and now he has advantage with his attacks now while he's in rage. Yep, I do hit. And instead of a 1d8 now, it is now a 2d8. Oh yeah, that goblin's gone. Okay. That's his first attack. Then his second attack, because when he's in rage, he gets 2 attacks. He hits that time. He first one was a nat 1, and the second one was a fucking 18 to hit. 2d8. Actually, no, I'm going to make this a 6d8 because I'm going to waste a spell slot to do Divine Smite. Okay. So we're going to do... Okay. Okay. And he is dead. That bitch is gone. He is going to... Because of the fact that he heard it from over here, he's going to start making his way in that direction. He's going to go right to Pigeon, and he's going to yell out, "Halt!" And that's all you hear him do, and that's his turn. And that was Draco's turn. We now go to Norbit.
Who did he say halt to? Pigeon on me?
He only sees Pigeon because you're in stealth right now.
Right. So, Pigeon, being the absolute pigeon he is going to fly upwards 10 feet.
Okay.
And I'm going to walk over to him, because I'm stupid, and attempt to persuade him. Say, "Hi, don't know who you are, but I've been claimed a lot of times that I'm someone I'm not. I'm Craig."
Roll me a deception check.
Wouldn't it be persuasion?
No, because you're trying to lie to him about your name.
Fuck, I thought it was persuasion.
Nope.
Mistakes may have been made.
Mistakes may have been made. What did you roll, good sir?
A perfect roll.
You rolled a crit. Okay, so he turns around to you. He looks to you and says, "Craig, were you the one who said about my father's name? Did you say Rhaegar?
Yes, I've heard of the name. And I've heard you're related to him. Don't know who
You know he's wanted for murder, right?
Yes, but I don't know where he is. I just know that you're related to him, so I didn't know if you was like him or not. So,
Are you friends with Rhaegar? Because if so, I'm going to need to take you back to the capital with me so that I can get some information from you.
No, I've just heard about him. You know, like you do. You know, when someone's a murderer and that, you hear stories.
Okay.
And you being his relation of some sorts, I wanted to see if the tales are true.
He is going to say, well, we need to finish off these two last ogres right quick, and then once we do that, then I'm going to have to... Well, you're not in trouble, but we're going to have to ask you if we can bring you back to the capital with us to see if what you say is inherently true. I believe you, but just in case that there are any misunderstandings, we need to make absolutely 100% sure, because once I find my father, we're going to have a talk.
I'm going to ask, are you and your father in good terms or no?
No. I blame him for the death of my mom and my younger sister, and now that I have seen that he has murdered thousands of people, I now have good reason to hate my father.
Okay, I'm gonna quickly turn around and say, your friend looks like he's getting his ass kicked. You might want to go help.
He says, yeah, you're right. Would you mind helping us right quick?
I'm gonna say I'm not really much of a fighter. I do have a weapon, but I'm pretty useless with it, and the pigeon is my transport.
Okay. Well, then we will be back shortly, and just don't run off, and we will take care of this and get this situation handled once these two ogres are gone, and that's going to be the end of his turn.
I'm going to quickly jump on Pigeon, and me and Pigeon are gonna tree.
Okay.
I'm assuming he's already turned around and gone to.
He can't move, so he basically will. He's turned around, so I'm going to have you roll a stealth to see if you can avoid him seeing you as you're running off towards the trees.
Yeah. Mine stealth. To go it. 6.
He does see you go into the trees, so he knows that you're up there.
This is fine, I think.
Okay. All right, so that was Draco's turn. No, that was your turn.
Yes.
Then we now go to the other paladin, and the other paladin goes, "Ooh, me! These guys are tough!" And then he's going to see if he can hit this ogre. He crits. Ooh, okay. He is going to do 6d10 worth of damage. That's 3 10s, a 7. Oh, he flat out fucking just yeeted this guy out of existence. Then he's going to make his second attack against this guy, and that one attack he just did is a once a day thing, so he can't do that again. He did hit on that one, and it is going to be a 2d6 attack. All right, so the ogre is looking hurt, but is still in pretty good standing. But this paladin is going to stand his ground and not move a muscle. That is his turn. We now go over to that ogre. He's going to make a swing. And he misses. Rhaegar, your turn.
I am fucking trying so hard not to scream right now. Okay. From where I am, would I have been able to see that interaction between Norbit and Draco?
You would have seen it slightly, but you would have not heard what was said.
No, I know. I'm not asking if I heard it. I'm just asking if I saw it.
You would have seen him run over to Pigeon and then Norbit come out of hiding and talk to him, yes, but you would have not heard that conversation.
And then I would have seen Norbit and Pigeon go back into that tree.
Yes.
Perception check to see how Draco is reacting to the fact that Norbit and Pigeon have just gone back into that tree.
Okay.
That is a 16.
16. He doesn't look bothered by Norbit or Pigeon any. It's almost as if that whatever Norbit said kind of convinced him of something that he believes in, but he is absolutely 100% pissed off that your name was even brought up.
Okay.
You can tell just because he is your eldest son that you know when he goes into a rage. You can just tell.
Yeah, about that, I meant to ask you something, but you never acknowledged the ping.
Sure.
You said he's a paladin.
Yes, sir.
But you said he went into rage.
Yes, sir. I never said he didn't multiclass.
I was about to say, have you multiclassed my son?
I sure did. He gets his anger from you.
Oh, he's just like his daddy, boys. I'm kind of proud, and I'm also very emotional, and I'm also very confused, and I'm also very fucking scared.
Yeah, so your son has the same anger tendencies that you do, but he went a different direction than you did. He's trying to hide the fact of...
He went full-blown, like, psychotic evil.
No, he's not psychotic evil. It's more of the lines of, like, he's ashamed of you because of what happened. So because of what happened, he decided to change his entire life and do something with his life instead of be like his father, who is a drunken bastard.
And the fucking fact is that he doesn't even know the truth. Oh, Draco, boy, no. Oh, Draco, let daddy teach you. Wait, that sounded a lot worse than it actually
It
meant to.
did. It sounded so fucking bad.
Sorry, Katie. Okay. I don't want to reveal my location, and this is the only the only spot on the map that I can stay at where my location is concealed. So where is it? I can't make another check, can I?
You can make whatever check you want. You just have to tell me what you're doing a check on and why you're doing it.
Okay, what check would I need to do in order to see if there are any wildlife in the area?
That would be a nature check.
Alrighty then. What is my what's my... Oh, that's very hopeful. That is a 17 for nature.
Yeah, so you're in the forest, so there are like birds, squirrels, chipmunks, deer.
Okay, and can I detect any wildlife over by in this vicinity at all?
It's not here because this is the open road and there are people that travel on this pathway, like how smooth it is here.
Okay.
Well, most of the animals are either going to be here or back here.
Okay, any birds over here?
I will say with as high of a roll as you got, you can hear them, but you cannot see them. You do see several in this area, though.
Do I hear multiple birds from over here, though? That's what I'm wanting to know.
I'm going to say you didn't roll high enough to know that for certain, but you can assume that you hear to some degree that there are some birds in some of these trees.
I want to use Speak with Animals.
Okay, what is the range of Speak with Animals?
There's a fucking range. It says nothing about a range in the description.
You are correct, sir.
You're thinking about beast sense.
You are correct, sir. So you need to... Yeah, okay. Yeah, you're good. Go ahead and spend your spell slot to speak with animals. It will last for 10 minutes.
That's all I needed.
Okay.
I want to communicate to as many birds in that area as I can, and basically tell them that if Draco attempts to engage in combat with either Mouse or Norbit, I want them to swarm him and cause a distraction, allowing my party members the opportunity to get away.
You hear a crow come back at you, go, "Caw, sure, caw!"
Oh my god.
All right,
Okay.
that's all you know.
Okay, that's enough for me then. I'm happy.
Cool. That was Rhaegar's turn. We now go over to the secret character. He is going to roll a perception check to see if Norbit was the one who climbed in the tree or not. He does know that Norbit is in the tree that he was in before, so he sees Norbit sitting there, and that's all he's going to do for his turn other than hold a reaction. Mouse, it is your turn, buddy.
Okay.
You are hidden.
I am hidden. See. I really don't want to do anything. You know, I'm just like, fuck. Let's see. I guess I'm gonna try to find Rhaegar.
Okay, are you going to move first and then roll a perception, or are you going to stay in stealth?
I'm gonna stay in stealth, and I'm gonna try to move to the last known location I'd seen him in.
Okay.
Around this area.
So you are going to move. Okay,
Yes,
so
yeah.
I'm going to make you roll a stealth check again when you move, and then after you roll your stealth, then I will let you roll a perception check then.
Right. Can I like go in between these trees right here, like in between?
You
like,
can go anywhere on this map, so just
Okay.
put your character there and then do your roll.
Fine, we'll go about right there.
Okay.
Another, a 7.
Okay, so I'm going to have Draco and the Paladin roll a perception check with disadvantage because of how far.
Am I in line of sight of him though? Because the carriage was right there between me and the other Paladin, and that other guy is distracted in front of him. So he's not even looking
that's why I'm
distraction.
rolling with disadvantage. That's
Okay.
why I'm rolling with disadvantage. Yeah. Oh, the Paladin definitely does not notice you at fucking all.
Aren't they both Paladins though? Which one
And
you
neither
talking?
does Draco. Okay, so yeah, you're good.
Aren't they both Paladins though? I'm just trying to clarify.
To your knowledge, they are both Paladins.
Right. Because when you said Paladin, I'm like, which one? All right.
You're doing that thing though, like you typically do every time you fail a stealth, where that your body's hidden but your tail is sticking out.
Right. Like half I'm laying on the ground and prone.
Yeah.
And half of my butt still sticking out, but I'm like right
Yeah.
there behind that
Yeah.
tree log.
Basically, yes.
I can't see them, they can't see me. That's the logic of the world.
Okay, now roll me a perception check to see if you can notice Rhaegar.
Hold on.
Actually, what is your passive perception?
Perception? What do you mean? Like,
Passive perception, yes.
I know that.
Mouse, it is located on the first page, quite close to the bottom. It'll be above your
Well, I know what perception is, but I'm asking like what is it? Just like what is the modifier for it?
No. On the first page of your character sheet, you'll have 3
16.
boxes.
He has a 16.
Huh?
I'll show you.
Oh, okay, I got you now.
You see it? Okay, but yeah, whenever I ask you for a passive perception, that's where it's located at. Now that you found it.
Wait, you said 16? You're talking about you're talking about wisdom?
It's wisdom based.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I just take whatever my wisdom is what you're asking. Mine's- Huh?
Depending on situations, yes, there could be some instances where
Oh,
that
mine says
it'll-
15. How come yours says 16?
you forgot that you're at level 6 now, too. So I'm wondering if you don't have the.
I
right
haven't
character sheet.
No. My character sheet's not updated.
Then that's why.
Yeah.
So you're
I'm still in 5. That's why I said early on. It's like, oh, we leveled up, and I was like, oh, well,
yeah,
shit.
you are at level 6 now.
So
So
I'll
your
have to go and
passive
take a look
perception
at
is
all that.
16. I'll give you your updated character sheet after this session's over. But you haven't really done anything this entire time, so nothing's really been changed. But yeah, I will say that with your passive perception, you do notice Rhaegar. He's hiding right.
Oh, that was really easy. Because I was gonna do this whole thing where I was gonna go like, I was gonna do a nature check and see if I see any tracks.
Yeah, passive perception is kind of like the easy way out. So, due to the fact that your wisdom is so high, it kind of helps your situations in a lot of stuff. So, yeah,
Okay.
your passive perception basically is you can notice that he's right there.
I'm gonna take a shitbag out and let him during my time, and just let him do his business.
He
for the
smells
end
like
of
shit. Like he has been wallowing and around in that bag in the shit that he shit
I'm
in
gonna
your bag.
Wash him off with some water at least. Can I use my action to do that?
Do you still have that canteen?
But we all have a canteen. The water
No,
skin? I have
no.
a water skin.
Yeah, the water skin from the other dimension.
What other dimension?
The one with you and Rhaegar, your solo episode.
Oh, I don't think we ever did anything with that after we...
So you still have it?
Oh, God. Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, didn't you say there was nothing in it, though? That's what you told us.
No, I said there was nothing in it when you went to the black and white part. I didn't
No.
say that it was empty after you left that room.
Oh. Okay.
Okay. Do you pour it onto shitbag?
Yes.
Cool.
I
Fantastic.
want to see what happens. Oh, you poor dog.
Fan freaking tastic. This just made my entire night.
Do
I
lose-
need
Do I
you-
lose my dog? Are you killing my dog?
Oh no.
Oh, great.
Oh
great,
no.
'cause I was like, fuck,
Oh
man. And we
no,
put him
good
in-
sir.
We put him
Oh
in the-
no,
in
good
the
sir.
logo
Oh,
and everything.
absolutely not, good sir. I need you now to roll me. What would I make this?
Oh.
I want you to roll a wisdom saving throw using your stats for shitbag. And I will tell you what happens.
What is it? My stats? Like my actual
Use
character
your
sheet?
stats because of the fact
Wisdom.
that I don't have stats for shitbag. So use
Wisdom.
your stats for a wisdom saving throw, and I will tell you what happens.
18.
18? Fantastic. Shitbag now grows to the size of a rideable mount.
Oh my god, what the fuck?
He is a giant fucking chihuahua.
Or imagine the turds now. Oh god.
And not only that, but now he can speak any language that you know.
Oh man. Oh, that was unexpected. Reverse honey I shrunk the kids.
He comes out and he goes, "Oh, this is strange."
That was good. That was good. You're telling me, wait, did you just talk?
Did I?
I understood you.
What the fuck?
Oh my gosh, I could understand. Oh, you beautiful creature, you.
Why do I suddenly want tacos?
We always want tacos, but we're never satisfied when we get the tacos. The never-ending battle, my friend. Oh, this is so great. I feel so... Oh, this is wonderful. Now Rhaegar can throw you.
I am going to say that is your turn, though.
That is my turn. What the fuck, man?
I was so hoping that you would do something with that water and completely forget about it.
Is he now clean, though?
He is clean.
Thank God.
He is now clean. He is clean. But you can now ride him as a mount, and he now has super high intelligence.
Can I get a character sheet later on?
I will give you one, yes.
Does he have more of that water, or was that all of it? That's the
That was
main
it.
thing.
He had to pour all
Yeah,
of it
I
onto
poured it.
shitbag.
I literally poured it on him because I thought it was regular water.
Nice.
Okay, so that happened. All right, so that was Mouse's turn. We now go over to would be Draco. Draco is going to use his full movement to get here. It's going to make a attack. Rhaegar, what's up? I seen your tag.
Would I have seen that happen?
No.
Why not?
You're too far away.
And there's a tree.
I
in the
will
way.
let you roll. I will
okay,
let you roll a
okay.
perception check if you want to notice that on your
I was
turn.
gonna call you out on that motherfucker because if I was far enough to see Draco and Norbit talking, I'll be able
But
to
it
see
happened
mice from
after
here.
you made the roll, though, is what I'm saying. So
Okay,
if
you said you want me to make a perception roll, I'll make a fucking perception roll.
I'm saying on your turn though, because it might end up that Draco is about to just one-shot this ogre, and it could just be that you can go back over to Mouse out of initiative and see the whole shit happen. So let me see if Draco or this paladin kills this ogre first, and then if they don't, then we'll go back to your turn and I'll have you roll. If they do kill it, then I won't make you roll. I'll just say that you were able to notice it in the time that they killed this last ogre. Cool? Awesome. All right, so I'm going to make my first attack with Draco. That is a crit. Okay. And all right, second attack. Okay. I'm actually going to make this. And last roll. Okay. This motherfucker is literally got his face pressed up against that fucking door, and he is slamming against it like he is a shitty UPS driver who's trying to get the fucking people to wake the hell up and get their damn package. That is his turn. We go over to that turn. He's going to hold a reaction. And then Norbit.
Aha, yes, hello.
Hello.
I have thought about this one for quite some time.
Okay.
And I have decided. I can't see the fucking squares, but I'm pretty sure if I zoom in, I can't. Fucking move. I fucking.
You have a ruler, dumbass.
I'm not. Yeah, that's why I couldn't move. The fucking trade. Alright. I am going to move with Pigeon to here.
Okay.
And I'm going to roll stealth,
Okay.
which is, knowing my RNG, going to fucking fail. I was wrong for once. Surprising.
No, you are super stealthy now.
Yeah. And with my super stealth, what I shall do is take out my last remaining spark while riding on the back of the pigeon in this tree and gaze at it longingly. And end my turn.
Cool. Fantastic. It is now Paladin's turn. All he has to do is hit. He goes, "Hey Draco, I think this ogre is about to die." He does hit, and his bonus is enough to kill it. All right. So this ogre is dead. All right. So we are now out of combat. I'm going to keep the map up so you guys can see basically what's going to transpire and go on and everything. But you see the paladin take his hammer, his two-handed hammer, and swing it down and crush the skull of this last ogre. And all of the enemies are now dead. These guys are going to move here, and they're going to communicate with one another. And basically, Draco is going to tell the paladin about what transpired between him and Norbit, even though he doesn't know that his name is Norbit. So he is going to say that, and he is then going to. Both of them are actually going to go back over here. And they're going to yell out and say that, Mr. Craig, we know that you're hiding somewhere in the trees. If you would be so kind as to come out of the trees so that the three of us, including your pigeon, can make our way to the capital city so that we can further question you and we will be good. Eli.
If I shout, are they going to know my position?
Yes.
Alright, I'm going to keep quiet.
Eli, I have just. Can I make one simple fucking request? And it is the only request I will ever make of you in this entire podcast.
Alright, go on.
Oh god, you're gonna regret that later on.
Fucking stay hidden, please.
I'm gonna. If I could have shouted something and not been detected, I was immediately gonna shout "fuck off."
I'm gonna
But I'm
ask.
gonna do that.
I'm gonna ask shitbag if I'm gonna be like, hey, can I like you're bigger now, and I was wondering, would it be weird if I rode you? That sounds weird. I probably shouldn't word it like that. It's like, will you be my mount? But like we're soulmates, and it was meant to be. This was an accident, a freak accident.
I mean, you took me in when nobody else would.
I know, and I didn't throw you either, you know. Like,
And you didn't throw me.
I always made sure you were taken care of whenever I knew I was going to go to danger.
That blue lizard bastard, he keeps throwing me. I called him an asshole one time.
Oh, I wish I could have heard. I bet it was real good.
It was really good.
Oh yes, we'll get tacos later.
I love tacos.
But I got consent.
You have consent.
Yes, my beautiful friend. We will ride off into the sunset together and shit on the way.
Yes.
Just don't shit in my bag no more.
I can't fit in the bag, master.
Just don't shit near me. And you know, you could always shit near Rhaegar.
I was fixing to ask, could I shit in Rhaegar's bag?
Yes, shit on him, his bag, anything. I think he's into that.
Let's do it.
Yes.
While that's transpiring, Draco, they don't hear anything. He's going to yell out, Mr. Craig, we have ways to be able to detect if you have any magical properties about you. Knowing the fact that you have your mount states that you do have some form of magic. So if you do not come out within the next few minutes, then we will be forced to come find you ourselves, and we will know exactly your location.
Are they yelling
Question.
this?
Draco is, yes.
Question.
Yeah.
Is pigeon my only magical thing that they can detect me by?
No. What they're about to do is they can cast, or one of them can cast detect magic, and as soon as they cast it, they're going to know your exact location, no matter if you crit on it or not.
No, I'm saying is like because they're gonna detect magic, right? So they're looking for magic.
Basically, it's kind of like what happened on the bridge where you rolled an Arcana check and you could see the aura of the bombs or whatever, the traps.
Yeah,
it's the same principle. They're going to cast detect magic, and they're going to see the aura that's around your body, and they're going to be able to find your location and be able to track you easily.
Right. So
what he's asking though.
Yeah, I'm asking, are they going to is it because of Pigeon's aura, or is it because my
it's
character
because
has
of
his
you.
own?
No, it's because of you.
Right. I was gonna say if it was because of Pigeon, I would have sacrificed him there and then.
No. Even if you got rid of Pigeon, they would still be able to detect you.
Well, it doesn't matter if they detect me if they can't reach me.
That's not a guarantee.
I mean, they can't fly.
You don't know that they don't have any other means of doing so.
Yeah, but if
you guys didn't know that Chroma could fly until
how tall is this tree? How tall is the tree?
The tree is tall, but these are paladins. They could take one swing of a tree, and if they hit hard enough.
How tall is the tree though?
I want to say a typical size tree, so like maybe 60 feet up.
All right, I'm gonna fly another 40 feet up.
Okay.
I'm 100 feet up. They pretty much can't see me. I'm physically impossible to see to them.
Okay. They're going to cast detect magic. They instantly see your aura. They are going to go to that tree. The paladin guy is going to he's going to hit the tree.
What's the range of detect magic?
He crits on the tree.
What's the range of detect magic?
It's kind of like the speak with animals. There is no range. So they do notice that you are there, and they are going to hit that tree. And if I roll the exact damage that I need to knock this tree over, you're going to fall out of that tree. And
I'm 100 feet up in the air, not in the tree.
You're on the pigeon?
Yeah, I
In the air?
part.
You missed what
missed the part.
where I said, I asked how tall the tree is, you said 60 feet. I said I'm gonna fly 40 feet up then.
Okay. So
I'm
if
100
that's the
feet
case,
up in the sky.
Okay, if that's the case, then they're going to go to the tree. They're going to look up. They're going to roll a perception check to see if they see you. That is a 18 for the paladin and a 20 for Draco. So they do see you. Draco is going to look up at you and say, "Good sir, if you could come down, that would be fantastic. If not, then we're going to assume that you are an enemy and we're going to shoot you out of the sky."
Well, does my deception still work on him? It does, doesn't it? Because that doesn't just stop randomly.
Well, he believes that you have nothing to do with Rhaegar, but that doesn't mean that they're not going to be suspicious and want to question you about your involvement with Rhaegar.
My deception still works on him, though, doesn't it? Because he still believes
at the current time, yes.
I'm gonna say I have no control over the pigeon that I'm on. It does what it wants.
Okay, on that, I'm going to make you roll another deception check.
Oh my god.
Because that's completely different from what you rolled a deception for before.
I never didn't say I could. I never said I could control the pigeon.
I asked for one simple thing.
Which was hide. I can't hide when Tony's saying he's doing detect magic that reaches 100 feet up in the air. Wait, would I even hear them at 100 feet up in the air?
I kind of want a reaction to if we actually heard, because I asked if he was yelling earlier.
Yeah, like
they're yelling, but
so we all heard him say exactly everything you've been saying as he's talking.
I'm going to say for you, Mouse, you can hear it at least to some degree.
Right.
Rhaegar can't hear it at all because he's way too fucking far away.
The tree over here, where I'm highlighting, and I set that on fire with my tinderbox.
Sure.
What's the movement on my mount?
Oh, fuck! The birds.
Yeah,
Tony.
the birds.
The birds.
Okay.
I gave the birds
That's right.
explicit orders to go and swarm Draco and the Paladin if either of them tried to engage with either Norbit or Mouse to create.
So, do you want to do that now?
Yes,
that's what I've been waiting for, is to try to get you to do that.
That was on you, man.
Because the way that it would have worked is that Norbit is basically got zero chance, basically, because these guys, regardless of the fact that they are paladins or whatever, they do have magic and they have long range spells. So Norbit is basically stuck. But with what you did earlier, you can make it to where that he can get out of that situation. And then this guy right here is going to help you guys escape on that wagon and take you to the hideout.
Technically speaking, I could have got out of it. I could have cast shield and then keep flying while still being 100 feet up in the sky.
That I have spells that do not require an AC.
Yeah, this blocks an invisible barrier of magical force appears in protection until the start of your next turn. It's
an AC. The shield spell is where it raises your AC, but there are spells that can avoid that. That I can straight up just go, like a beholder, for example. There is a creature called a beholder that does not attack your AC. It makes you roll saving throws, and then if you fail those saving throws, you will take damage of some type and other effects.
They've also still got to hit me at 100 feet up in the sky.
I mean, they're willing to risk it. These are paladins, and the paladins are lawful in nature, so they're going to accomplish their mission however they see fit. And if that means that they have to sit there underneath a tree for days on end until you come down or you die, then that's what they're going to do.
All right, who's DMing the birds? Is it you or me?
You are in control of the birds, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to look for a token for those birds, and I'm going to give you permission to or give you access to control those birds. And you are going to do what you want to with those birds, but I will say this now, and this is how this is going to go if that's what you're going to do. With those birds, once you distract them away from Norbit, Norbit will get advantage on getting away. This guy here is going to come out of hiding and get into the wagon with you guys, and he's going to lead you to the capital, but in a different direction than these guys were going to take you, and take you to his hideout so that you guys can go and do the option B of trying to save Chroma.
Should be.
I've laid this all out to where that you guys had two options. You either went with the Paladins or you went with this guy.
I don't know. Once Norbit started yelling that it was related to Rhaegar and that we're wanted and the Paladins.
This guy knows that you're wanted, but he's trying to save you. These guys also know that Rhaegar and you, Mouse, are wanted. They don't think that this guy is Norbit because of his deception check.
Can I go ahead and move closer to Rhaegar?
Yes.
I think I'm Craig.
I'm going.
They think that they think your name is Craig. They don't think you're Norbit. So they know that Norbit, Rhaegar, and Mouse are wanted, but they do not think that Norbit is Norbit. They think he's somebody else.
Oh, we should go both routes.
Maybe but go with there is a potential for that too. That's what I'm getting at, is that there was a potential for either the three of you went with these two, the three of you went with this guy, or you all got separated and went in both directions.
Oh God!
So my question was never answered though. Would I be able to hear them, or would they be able to hear me with me being 100 foot?
Well, that's what I'm getting at with Rhaegar, because if Rhaegar does what he's about to do, that's not going to matter because I'm not going to make you roll for it. I'm going to make you roll a different roll to get out of that situation you're in. So let me find the bird tokens first, and then...
How many are you making? How many birds is there going to be?
I'm going to say that you're going to get... I'm going to say you're going to get 3 flocks. So I'm going to put 3 here.
Okay.
I'm going to put 3 here. I'm going to give you control of them, Mayhem. And then and then you do what you're going to do. And then I'm going to go from there. But you need to be very specific on what you do, because again, I've laid this whole situation out where that there were 3 possible scenarios. There was the plan A, where you guys went with these 2. Plan B is this. Plan C is that the 3 of you got separated, and each of the separated groups went with either these 2 or this guy.
Okay, I have a question, and this is getting very, very into semantics. Okay, you said I've got 3 flocks, not 3 birds.
Yes,
flocks implies that each of those icons.
I understand
is
that. I'm not spending an entire night throwing out 1,000 birds. So you're going to get.
I'm not asking you to. I want to know. Shit. I want to know. How many birds is classified as a flock?
I'm going to say that for each token, there's 5 for each one. So 5, Excellent. You have 15.
Excellent. Okay.
Is your house a collective?
This flock, okay, it's not, it's snapping the location. So that flock is going to be pecking at the eyes of Draco.
Okay.
That flock is going to be pecking at the eyes of the other paladin. And this flock is going to be above them, trying to blot out the sky, effectively blocking the view of Norbit and Pigeon as he tries to get away.
I'm going to have you make 3 different, or one of them is the same roll, and then the last one is a different roll, but you're going to be rolling 3 times in total for this. So I'm going to tell you what you're going to roll. For the first 2 flocks, the one that's pecking at the eyes of your son and this other paladin, you're going to roll an attack. Okay?
What's the attack?
1d20 plus 4 to hit.
Okay.
And I will tell you now, if you crit on any one of the 2, you will not have to make the last roll.
Okay. I don't have to make that last roll.
Did you crit?
I got a 20 and an 18.
Okay. All right. So go ahead and where's that third raven at?
I think it technically snapped onto the top raven.
I'm gonna say it's like right there.
Yeah, it did. Yeah, okay.
All right, I got it. All right. So what I'm going to say is that the one that got critted on is the paladin, and then the other one that got hit for the regular damage is your son.
Can I swap that? I want the crit to be the one that's attacking Draco, because from observing this entire duration, I get the sense that Draco is far more of a threat than the other paladin.
Okay. All right. I will leave that up to you then.
Father of the year, gentlemen. Father of the year.
Okay.
Blinding his own son.
At this point,
so
I want to save
your son is now permanently blind. The other paladin also got distracted because of the crows that are attacking him, plus seeing that his student just got blinded. And the last flock of crows are causing the most distraction and making it to where that they're not going to pay attention to Norbit at all. Okay, Norbit, you need to now roll a stealth roll, and you're going to roll that stealth roll with advantage. I'm going to say that your DC needs to be a DC of 15 or higher. What did you roll?
17.
Okay.
Oh,
move your character and pigeon to where the wagon was located at. I'm going to draw the wagon as a green line. Yeah, okay. Okay. So, Mouse, Rhaegar, two of you move your characters over to that wagon as well. This guy is going to jump into the wagon with you.
Question: what's the speed of the wagon, and what's the speed of my shit bag?
I'll give you the stats for shitbag here after the session.
Well, the reason I'm asking is I'm not going to jump in the wagon. I'm going to follow where I'm at and follow.
You're not going to be fast enough for the wagon. The wagon is going to.
That's why I was trying to figure out. Okay.
Yeah. So the wagon will move 10 feet faster than shitbag and move.
Gotcha. All
right. So you guys get into the wagon, and the boy that Norbit saw he's the one that's going to be jumping in next to Norbit to lead him in the direction you guys need to go. He looks to Norbit and says that he's going to take you to his hideout so that you guys can make better plans of how to break Chroma out of prison.
Oh, so there was a little guy.
That's what I was about to say. I was going to say, see, look, I told you, it's the guy from the tree.
And then when he says Chroma, oh, not that guy again.
So, I am now going to show you what the city looks like and describe it to you very briefly. Can you guys see that picture?
Yes.
Yes.
Fantastic. Okay. So this boy takes you down this path, and he leads you back over towards the main path that leads to the city known as Kathna. And as I stated before, Kathna is called Kathna, the City of Dreams. This city is roughly about the same size. It's probably about double the size of the city of Lesri and Latath combined. It is massive in size. The thing that you notice the most, however, in this picture that you see is the castle keep. It's in the shape of a cross. It's a straight up cross shape. On each corner of the cross, you see floating in the air, you see 4 of the largest ethereal crystals that you have ever seen in your life. Each of them are represented by a different color. You see one that is red, one that is green, one that is blue, and one that is purple. Each of them represent a different type of magic that can be found in this city. However, this city is well known for being a vast majority of paladin-based or cleric-based. So Unlike Lesry and Latath, where you would be able to find your typical places like a bar or something along those lines, you're not going to find that here. In order for you to be able to even access alcohol or anything of that nature or sort, you're going to have to go into basically the sewers in order to go in and access it. Okay. Now, I'm going to send you guys over to this picture. This is the actual map of the city.
Damn.
So right here is where you guys see the cross at. That's the actual castle itself. It's known as the Temple District. The way that he's going to take you the long way around, and you guys are going to go into the area known as Midtown. Midtown is well known for being like what would be classified as the shady side of town, even though that there are a vast majority of paladins on that side. That's the side of town that they're the most lenient out of all the places in this city. But this is a huge, massive, massive city, and you have never set foot into a place like this before. Even to you, Mouse, knowing how big your home is, this is massive compared to that. This feels really strange to the three of you. But you guys go to Midtown, and you guys go into what looks to be like a broken or like a rundown bar that's no longer being occupied. It's that nobody works there anymore. He takes you inside the building, and you guys go into the back room, and he opens a secret compartment that leads into a downstairs basement-esque type thing. And you now appear here. Okay. Can you see that map?
Yes.
Yeah.
Fantastic. All right, so you come down the stairs, and he leads you through. He looks to the three of you and says, so my name is Xanis. I'm new here, but the boss trusted me enough because of my skills and being super sneaky and stealthy and all that good jazz. He trusted me enough to make sure that I found you guys and brought you here. So we need to go talk to the boss, and he's going to basically tell us how we're going to get out of this procurement that we're currently in. All right. So I need
Rhaegar's gonna stop him, and he's just gonna say, "I don't give a fuck what you want me to do right now. Before I talk to anyone, before I do anything you want me to do, you better get me a fucking drink."
He says, well, luckily you've come to the right place. So I need you guys to move your characters to right there. It's kind of like a dining hall-esque type of environment.
When I get to here, because we have to go through here along the way, do I hear anything in the other room?
Yes. You won't even have to roll for it. I'm going to go ahead and tell you. So I'll let Rhaegar and Norbit know this too, because it's nothing secret or anything like that. You come past this room, you see one single person inside of this room. It's a really old looking gentleman, white hair, white beard. He's got glasses on. He currently looks like he's reading something. But most of the room that you can see going past this large archway, it kind of looks like a general store, to be honest with you.
Really?
You do go past this area. You don't see what's in this room, but you can hear what sounds to be like 3 women in this room. And then you go past this area, and I will say that you will be able to see what's in this area. You can hear the most commotion from this area, and you briefly get a glimpse of it, but it's a fighting arena.
Oh, yes, please. Oh, look, shitbag. Nice.
So you actually want to go in here?
Yes.
Okay. Rhaegar and Norbit, because you already moved your characters there, I'm going to say that that's where you go to first. And Rhaegar, this is the location you're going to get your alcohol at anyway.
Okay.
but I'm going to start with Mouse first.
Can I say something real quick?
Sure.
I look at Ship and go, do you know what the first rule is?
No, Master, I do not.
We don't
What is the first rule?
talk about it.
What are we not talking about?
This, and I open my arms wide to show him this whole room, like this area right here.
Oh, so we don't talk
We
about.
don't talk about it, but we're going to participate.
Okay.
It looks like fun, right?
I kind of want to go in the middle of that to take a shit.
What's in the middle of it, Tony?
It's the arena.
I know, but what's in the middle? Like, is it like
There's
sand
two
or
guys
something?
currently fighting.
Okay, is there sand or something there?
There's like sand, yeah.
Can I do an insight check on this big brutish guy over here?
You can. Yeah, I'll say you can.
Real quick.
Yeah.
The
Well,
reason-
we're gonna start off with you first anyway, because yours is kind of like the funsy kind of thing.
Oh, y'all getting boring shit over there. Okay.
Well, not necessarily. Theirs is going to be the most important before we end the session. Yours is just like
I'm distracted.
because for fun.
I want to get an insight to see what kind of, I guess, kind of gentleman he is. Like, would he be able to take a joke?
Roll me an
Like
insight
a
check.
really bad joke. Okay. Oh. Okay. Oh, this is gonna be good. I rolled a 16, but it's proficient in it, so I get +2, so 18.
18. You can kind of see that as you're walking up that stairway and looking around, and you notice him specifically.
Uh-huh.
He's got a tankard in his hand. He's laughing hysterically at the fights. He's swaying back and forth.
Sounds
You can
good.
tell that he's drunk.
Okay, so I'm gonna look at Shib and go, do it right in the middle, and I'm gonna walk over here and go to this guy and go, hey, my friend, watch this. And I point towards the arena.
So he turns around and sees a mouse folk that he's never seen before. He looks down at you and goes, "Oi! What in the bloody blue blazes are you doing here?"
Excuse me, is your name Mayhem?
Crikey, no!
No.
I just want to go on a fucking limb here and say this cunt went from fucking Cockney English twat to Australian in the click of a finger.
It's like multiple personalities in one.
Tony, stick with once you pick an accent, fucking stick with it. All
Yeah.
right.
Don't go from.
I do have to confess that sometimes it's hard for me to not be smiling so hard and laughing when I'm talking in Mouse's accent.
I
that
need you
I
to
lose
roll
it.
me a perception check, actually.
My man went from, would you like a cup of tea to, crikey, there's a fucking
No,
crocodile.
okay, so I'm gonna roll a perception. It will be a 22
22.
total.
The reason why that he has multiple accents is because he's a bard.
Okay.
He's a very piss poor bard, but he's a bard.
It's like I look at him and go, don't worry about me, watch this, and I point back towards the middle of the arena where Shitbag's gonna go.
He turns around and looks and sees this huge ass fucking chihuahua go into the middle of this arena like it's nothing. He's just strutting along. And then all of a sudden, these two guys are in mid punch and they punch one another in the face, and their heads turn just in time to see that shitbag just plops himself down next to them, takes a massive shit right next to them, and they pass the fuck out and land right on top of that pile of shit.
What does the bard do?
He looks back at you and goes, "Well, it seems to me that your dog is quite literally a shitbag."
I know, right? Oh, he's the greatest. That was funny, though. They landed in it. You will not believe the stories I could tell you, my friend.
And he laughs hysterically, and then he falls and passes the fuck out.
Okay, maybe we'll tell you later. Get back! Let's go meet the others. And I make my way back towards the other group with Shitbag.
I want everybody to know that that was actually how I wrote that down, and I knew these motherfuckers were going to be saying something about my accents.
Oh, Tony, it's okay.
All right. Anyway, so I'm going to say, Mouse, you're about right here, and you don't hear this half of the conversation as you get to that point. Rhaegar and Norbit, you walk into this room. You can see what looks to be like it's mostly a dining hall area. However, it's kind of weird because at the very top up here, you see what looks to be like a shoddy looking seat where you can see two individuals sitting up atop of there, and they're both have a tankard of mead that they're drinking, and they're just talking to one another. They do notice that all of you come into the room except for Mouse. They look and see Norbit. The guy on the chair immediately stands up and says, "Norbit, is that you, my friend?"
I am immediately going to turn around and go, I ain't saying anything till I get a spork.
Your name's Craig.
He says, "Get this man a spork immediately."
Golden spork.
It's a spoon, you imbeciles!
Yeah, well, Norbit's changing to sporks.
Oh,
They're
God.
sharper and pointier.
So you see this gnomish guy go and look inside of a box. He pulls out a platinum spork and brings it to you and says, "Here, my friend, take it. It's yours."
I immediately grab it and start smacking my spoon, my golden spoon, and my platinum spork together to make a little ting noise. It goes ting 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 ting, and then I go, "I am happy. I shall speak."
This guy sounds like a little child playing with kitchen utensils.
That's basically what he is.
Yes.
But he goes, "I'm not gonna lie, I am so glad that you finally made it here, and we've heard all about your adventure that you have done so far.
Yes, many foods
However,
have been lost.
we do have to take into consideration of one thing that we did get word of. Do you remember anything?"
We lost many foods.
No, my friend.
He didn't specify.
Do you remember who you are and where you came from?
I am Foon King, master of the Foons, and
Okay.
Craig, and Norbit.
He looks to his buddy and he says, "I don't think he remembers anything." And the other gentleman goes, "It seems apparently not. I think that it is time that we help him out." He walks down here and he says, "My friend Norbit, if you would be so kind as to come up here for a moment, I am going to give you a gift."
Is it a food? A spork? I'm coming.
So do you go?
Yes.
Cool.
The pleasure of Foons and sporks, I go.
Cool. He says that you can keep the platinum spork
I'm going to
if
immediately
you will allow me to do just one simple thing.
I'm going to respond with, I was keeping this whether you did or not. But sure.
He says, "Can I touch your head?"
My head?
Yeah, your head. Your forehead.
My shiny head? Yeah.
Your
go for
shiny
it.
head, yes.
Yeah, go for
He
it.
touches your head. Norbit,
Mhm.
I need you now to make an intelligence saving throw.
Oh, well, I'm fucked.
And I need you to do so with advantage. And, my friend,
Oh,
you get an additional +3.
we're in about wisdom. Oh, no, intelligence. I found intelligence.
Intelligence.
I found it.
Roll an intelligence saving throw with advantage and add 3 to whatever you roll for your roll.
Yeah, as we've established, I'm not just stupid as Norbit, I'm stupid IRL in red wisdom, which is right underneath intelligence, in thought intelligence didn't exist. So, yeah. 22.
22. Perfect. Rhaegar, you're the only one that's going to see this up close. Mouse, you're going to be walking in right as it happens. So go ahead and move your character to about right here. Okay. You see Norbit start to glow.
Like Jesus.
He starts getting the shiniest that you have ever seen him. He starts to glow and almost to a bright light to the point to where that you can't even look at him if you're really close to him. Norbit, what I'm about to relay to you is basically I am going to relay to you exactly who you are.
Yep.
And I'm going to relay your entire backstory all in one fell swoop.
Okay.
So guys, everybody get ready for this because this is about to get deep.
Tony, real quick.
Yes, sir.
Request to change Norbit's picture to that now.
Sure. Okay. Norbit,
Yes.
you start to see your entire lifespan, everything that you forgot, flash before your eyes. Your name is not Norbit.
All right.
Would you like to take a wild guess what your name actually is?
Praise the sword.
Do you remember episode 1
No.
of where you found that knife in the puzzle room
No.
and you saw the two names on the knife?
Yeah, I don't remember shit.
Delty and Buru.
Please tell me it's Buru.
Your name is Buru.
Yes, I'm rechanging. that
You
right now.
are the brother of Delty. Delty is the one who used to use blood in order to create paintings.
Right.
So, here's how it all went down. You're from a world called Eberron. That world does not have gods. It does not have magic. It's actually where Ethril is from. Your brother was killed by the very person that you fear most. The reason that you keep having nightmares about spiders is because of the fact that the person who killed your brother is half spider, half elf.
Elves as well then.
You were also the first mate of a ship, an airship from the world known as Eberron. That is why that you keep having flashbacks of you being on an airship, even though that they technically in this world have not been fully created yet. And it also makes sense as to what Chroma was telling you.
Got you.
Chroma is also important to you because he is your nephew.
Alright.
Chroma is your nephew, and he, after the death of his father, followed you and became a pirate with you on this said ship. You are a pirate.
Giving me timbers.
You are a pirate. But you're not the type of You're not the type of pirate you typically think of, though. You're more of like the Robin Hood-esque type pirate where you would steal from the rich and give to the poor.
Oh,
You're that type of pirate.
What's that film, that kids film where it's space pirates?
Oh, yeah, Planet Treasure.
It's
Planet
basically
Treasure.
like Planet Treasure, yes.
Yep.
It's like that, right? Okay. Also, you don't know the name of the spider, the half spider, half elf person. You just know what he looks like. You can visually see him in your head.
Yeah,
You know now that the reason you keep having these nightmares is because of that very reason. Okay? The reason that you got brought into this world was because of the instance that happened to where that you pushed him off
Rugby
that
tackles.
airship and fell into a portal. You and Chroma, being who he is, tried to save you. Both of you lost your memories. when you came out of that portal. The three of you got separated. So you've been here on the basis that you have no idea as to who you are. You don't know why you're here or anything like that. But now you, as Buru, know exactly who you are. You know where you came from, but you don't know yet how to get back. And your first instincts is to get back and to try to fix what was going on. Okay.
Got ya.
Last thing I'm going to give you is the last thing that you're going to get because of what just happened. What is your intelligence modifier right now?
It's +7. Oh shit, I get proficiency with that as well.
No. Where your stats are at, where it says strength, dexterity, constitution, intelligence, wisdom, and charisma, to the left of that, the big square.
Oh yeah.
What is it?
+4.
You have a +4 to intelligence?
Yeah.
Okay, what is your wisdom?
+2.
+2. You're going to now bring that wisdom up to a +4.
Okay.
You are now extremely intelligent. You are absolutely 100% smarter.
Big brain.
You now have a huge big brain.
Galaxy brain. That's literally what I've put in the personality traits. Galaxy brain.
So Rhaegar and Mouse, you then see him, he's floating in the air while all this is transpiring. You then see the spell that was cast on him dissipate, and he slowly comes back down and lands on his feet. Norbit, or Buru,
Yep.
would you like to say anything?
I'm gonna turn around and go, I remember everything. Right. Mouse. Norbit. Mouse, Rhaegar. Chroma's my nephew. I know it's shit, right? But it is true.
Makes sense.
Yeah, kind of. Right? Second of all, I'm apparently a pirate, I remember. I'm like Planet Treasure pirate, right? I'm
What's Planet Treasure?
Don't worry about it. You'll find out later. I'm
What the
also
planet?
from a different place. Not here. I'm from fucking Eberron. Never heard of it? I know. Let's not go into it now. Ain't got time.
Actually, with you saying that, Mouse, roll me a history check. Rhaegar, you will not know this, no matter how high you roll.
I'll finish what I was gonna say after these guys.
Yeah,
roll.
yeah. I'm gonna wait
Yeah.
for his roll. Is he dead?
Think so.
15.
15? Okay. So you don't know how to get there, and you don't know, like, much about Eberron, but you recognize the name Eberron. You recognize it because of Mother saying something about it at one point. That they have a tendency to teach that of the outer realms of, like, different worlds, different places that can be attained somehow. And you remember in passing that Mother specifically mentioned Eberron, but that's all you really know is just the name. And you do know that it's another plane of existence.
Cool.
Alright, I'm gonna finish off by saying, right, so here's the plan. We're gonna save Chroma, and this is where I'm gonna, like, do the revert, like, split personality thing. Get a shit ton of Foons, and also, my name is not Norbit or Craig. It is Buru. Can't say that without smiling, that's fucking... Yeah, anyway.
At that
Wait.
moment,
Do we really have to call
do
you
you say
Buru?
the word Buru?
Yes.
Okay. I need you to roll me an Arcana check with advantage.
Okay. My fingered work. I got a 24.
Okay. Your backpack starts to glow a bright green. You open up your backpack. Inside of the backpack is the knife that you had grabbed from that puzzle room that was completely forgotten about.
Mhm.
As soon as you open it, it levitates itself up and it forges itself into your dual scythe.
Right.
And your dual scythe now has a green aura surrounding both of the blades.
Yep.
Norbit, your dual scythe now can deal poison damage.
It already could.
This is more the lines of like you now have a constitution saving throw with your poison damage.
Okay.
So here's how it works. Your damage will get increased by 1 die for the poison damage. So I think it was 1d6 that we had it set for.
2d6.
2d6. It will now do 3d6. However, when you hit with your attack, every time that you hit with an attack, if the enemy is not resistant or immune to poison damage, they have to make a constitution saving throw. If they fail, they take the 3d6 and are immediately poisoned and will take 2d6 points of poison damage each time that it comes to their turn. They do get to roll out of it to see if they can get out of being poisoned, but that is now what your dual scythe can do.
Nice.
Okay. And also, I will tell you that the name of your brother and your name that was etched into the knife that you saw in the puzzle room is now etched into the handle of the dual scythe.
Cool. Is there any roll I'd have to do to check if I learned any new, like not learned, but remembered any new skills or anything like that?
I would make you roll a it would probably be another Arcana check, but because of the fact that you rolled a 24, I'm going to say that you didn't learn any new skills. It was more the lines of that, like, when you started to feel smarter after your wisdom got increased, that's basically what happened, is that you're basically everything that you had before you left Eberron has been returned back to you.
Got you. All right.
Okay. Mouse, what's up?
While you're relating all of that, can I look at the is that a dwarf or something next to me on my
That's a gnome.
Can I look at the gnome? And yeah, that one. And look, I was like, do you know where I can find some tacos?
He looks at you and smiles and says, "Yeah, we got plenty of food here.
That doesn't answer my question.
We have tacos here too.
Oh,
we have tacos
thank
here.
you. Get there's tacos, buddy. There's tacos.
I love the tacos.
Oh, I know. Where's the tacos?
He will take you over to this area if you want to go with him.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna
go ahead and move your character over there. Rhaegar. We do need to address Rhaegar.
Yeah, I was gonna say I was just gonna ask what the plan was next.
Okay, so Rhaegar, I need you to tell me exactly what you do with all this information that you've just been given.
Okay, so I see, well, what used to be Norbit's head be touched. He starts glowing, blah, 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 blah. He relays all that information to us, and I'm going to be standing there. Do I watch Mouse walk off?
I'm going to say that you can roll a perception check to notice if he walked off, but if you really don't want to roll for that, then no. You're more concerned about what just happened to Norbit.
I'm just going to be staring at Voodoo with a mix of not quite shock, but like that mild sense of, okay, that just happened. A little bit of being impressed and just in general completely dazed out of my fucking mind. And I'm just gonna say, oh well, this should be interesting. Do you still get to keep Pigeon?
Yeah, he everything that he gets, he has. And matter of fact, I'll even go ahead and tell a brief summary as to why it is that it's a pigeon instead of anything else. You know how like pirates mostly have like the parrot, like in
Yeah.
the cheesy movies? That's basically why he has the pigeon, is because he chose a pigeon as his familiar to carry around with him as his pirate self. But the pigeon is actually super intelligent. It's just that we have not addressed that yet. I was actually about to get to that after I say one other thing that this gentleman is about to say.
Does this mean Pigeon becomes a parrot?
No, Pigeon is still going to stay a pigeon because that's how you designed him in Eberron.
Got you. Alright, that's fine.
But there is something very special that he's about to do that's also going to be absolutely hilarious, and I have been waiting for this fucking moment since the beginning of fucking, like, episode fucking 1.
He has a cannon growing out of his mouth.
Oh, no. You're about to find out.
Alright.
But this guy right here is going to speak up and say something before Pigeon is about to do his thing. So, this guy right here and says that hopefully you remember everything that just happened, Buru, but your nephew is the only way that we're going to be able to get back home. Because we're from Eberron ourselves. We got sent here to come and find you, and we can't get back without Chroma. And he has an item that will allow us to go back home.
Got you.
Okay. However, is this do you want to ask that right quick out of character, Mouse?
Yeah, I would actually like. I feel like that's something that everyone's probably thinking is like all these random people, and they're all from the same place he is. And you talk about being a pirate. Is this his crew?
Yes.
I was wondering it, but I didn't want to say it in case you had it planned.
Yes, this is your crew. In fact, this guy right here, I was going to get to that after Pigeon. This guy right here is the captain.
Oh, I was the captain.
No, you are first mate. You are first mate.
This is bull. Alright.
Yeah, so your first mate, this guy is the captain. This guy right here is like the advisor. He's like the one that, is like the one that he turns to in order to get like a second opinion, basically.
Yeah. Okay.
You're more the fighter type, even though you have the same capabilities as this guy does. This guy just is more of the lines of like, I'm going to help relay as to what you need to do in certain situations. But yes, this is your original crew.
Oh, yeah.
But Pigeon, and I can't believe I actually get to do this now. Pigeon is going to fly up here. And I'm not going to make you roll a perception for this. You randomly see one of those little bitty pieces of round glass that people like in the cheesy British movies, they would pop over their one eye to make themselves look smarter.
A monocle.
Yeah, that's a monocle.
Monocle. He looks to Norbit and says, "You sorry bastard. You have thrown me so many damn times into fucking doors. How dare you?"
I'm gonna cut in and I'm gonna turn around and go.
Wait, is he yelling this?
Oh, he is for sure yelling this. And yes, Mouse, you can hear it.
I'm gonna cut in and I'm gonna turn around and go, "Hey, you seen what happened with that door? And you were a perfect throwing instrument."
Regardless of if that door was a demon door, a bitch door, I don't care. You don't throw me, good sir.
Then you give me my
And here's how this
back.
is going to work from now on.
Oh, you're gonna get bitch slapped by a fucking bird wearing a monocle.
Oh, no.
Hey, don't forget you bit your dick.
Oh, yeah. Speaking of that, fucking Rhaegar punched me in the mouth for a command that you gave me to bite his enormous dick, I might add.
Actually, if I remember right, he did it because he thought it was a worm.
Because you commanded him to do so, and he did not at the time have the wisdom nor the intelligence to do against that. However, that is now about to change.
Oh, I'm so for this.
Norbit.
Yep.
On your bonus actions, in order to command Pigeon until I say so, you now have to roll an animal handling check with disadvantage until I tell you otherwise.
Oh,
You
shit.
cannot do anything of Pigeon's abilities. You cannot ride on Pigeon. You cannot do anything unless you roll an animal handling check and you pass the animal handling check. And you're going to roll it with disadvantage until I tell you otherwise.
Can I not just intimidate?
Doghouse.
Can I not just intimidate him to do it?
No, sir, you cannot. And the reason why is I'm going to relay that information now. In order to create Pigeon in your other world, the reason that you are a Warforged is because you had to put part of your soul inside of Pigeon. So half of your soul is inside Pigeon.
So I have two
So
lives.
he is half of you. So in order to command Pigeon for the remainder of the time that I see fit, you now have to roll an animal handling check as your bonus action just to give any form of command. And you cannot ride on him. You cannot do any of his abilities. You cannot do anything unless you pass that animal handling check.
Alright. I've got an unrelated question.
Sure.
What happened to my adolescent direwolf?
It's in the bag of holding. It died.
No, because it was in Pigeon's chest. We'd made a cavity for it, remember?
We did discuss this before we went on our break, and for those that are listening now, Norbit semi-forgot about the direwolf, but I will say that the boy who took care of Shitbag also took care of the direwolf pup.
Yeah.
The pup, however,
It was an adolescent last we spoke, wasn't it?
it's not a baby anymore. It's getting to that size to where that it's not going to be able to fit into Pigeon for much longer. So at some point, when I say so, you're going to have to roll animal handling checks for the direwolf as well. But not at disadvantage. You're just going to have to roll regular animal handling checks to see if you can tame this direwolf.
Yeah.
But yes, that is how Pigeon now works.
Oh, I love it.
I have been waiting for this episode, for that exact moment since episode 1.
Does he have any resentment against Rhaegar yet?
Tony, I messaged you. I don't know if you saw it or not.
What?
Okay. I'm going to leave that up to you, Mouse.
I'm okay with it.
Okay.
Go
If
right
you
ahead.
do that, you need to come back into that room and address what was just said. That
Well,
you
I
just
was
heard.
gonna let Shitbag do it.
Well, he's going to do it with you there because he's still
Okay.
shitbag. He's still like a pup, even though he's like.
we'll walk in together with our tacos.
Okay, sure.
I'll just
All right,
walk
so
in
I'm
about
going to
right
say
here.
that you put you
Yeah.
right there. Okay, so you're right there. You've got your tacos. Shitbag has his tacos. And the gnome next to you also has tacos.
I look at Shitbag and I go, "Did you want to add anything?" Mouthful of tacos and everything, chewing on them.
He's slobbering the tacos, and he goes, "What do you want me to say?"
Well, whatever you want to say. I got your back, buddy. I got your back.
Hey, Rhaegar! You turn around, and for the first time, you now notice that Shitbag is like quadruple his size.
I'm gonna turn around and just sort of like catch a glimpse of Shitbag out of mine and go, "What the fucking? Oh, you." You not so little bastard.
Yes, me. You also threw me. You dragon bastard. How
I mean,
dare
I threw-
you? And he's saying this with a mouthful of tacos, like he's got his cheeks packed, so it's kind of muffled a little bit.
I continue handing him tacos.
He keeps taking the tacos as he's talking. He goes, "You also threw me, and you threw Master."
Okay, I'm going to address those points
mm.
one by one. I used you as a reconnaissance tool.
I
You
can't
were-
spell reconnaissance. What does that mean, Master?
He pretty much wanted you to be his eyes, so he threw you so that you could see.
You have
someone.
eyes. He says that eating tacos.
Yes, but you were much smaller than I am. You would have been less noticeable. Therefore,
He looks back up to the Master. Is like,
nobody is going to suspect or attack and I cannot believe I'm fucking saying this, adorable little dog. Whereas a big blue dragonborn with a massive great axe on his back, they're not going to take too kindly to that now, are they, you dumbass little fuck?
Master, he called me a dumbass little fuck. Can I go shit in his bag now?
I don't wear a
Later.
bag.
Later.
I don't have a bag.
To yourself, little one, to yourself.
Can I shit on him while he sleeps?
Yes, but
I'd like to request a separate room in a very different building.
Could I stay?
I'd like-
Could I stay at the 4 seasons while they stay in like
Can I-
a motel?
Can I
too?
shit in front of his door?
Secondly, I threw your master for the exact same reasons.
So basically, what I'm hearing is that you has problems with smaller folk, and you is blind and stupid. Got it.
I mean, when I first met your master, I may not have been as inclined to be as positively behaving towards him as I am now that I have gotten to know him and that we have spent some time together. I feel as though opinions of each other have changed on both sides. And I
He looks up to
with
Master
that,
and says,
wait, with that,
okay.
I sort of I've still got the medallion that Mouse gave me, right?
Yes.
Oh, we cool. It's a completely
Yeah.
different story for him.
Yeah, I sort of like as I'm saying that, I'd like to imagine that Rhaegar sort of like fastened that medallion onto like his belt or something, and I sort of like I signaled to the medallion in sort of like towards shitbag as a sort of like, hey, me and your master are cool now. Maybe we can be, okay with each other.
He is simply going to look up to Master and see what he says while stuffing his face with tacos.
Well, I guess full of beans and shit. I guess if you want to forgive him, I've got your back. It's like, I mean, I've got no problem with him. He's a good guy. When we first met, he was a little hard. Yeah,
That's so
Maybe not a
wrong.
little.
He's going to turn his head back to you with a mouthful of tacos, and he's going to do that thing where he picks up his paw, takes 2 of his fingers, points it at his eyes, and then points it at you, and then he's going to go back, sit down, and continue eating his tacos.
Did Norbit hear that? Or...
Oh yeah.
Right,
Oh,
Norbit,
you
you
said
did.
definitely
Yeah,
heard
I'm in
that.
the same room.
Norbit wants to turn around and look at Pigeon and go, see, they made up because he threw him.
I'm gonna look at Buru and I'm gonna tell you that there's a big difference between that, you idiot. I'm not directly related to Shitbag, whereas you are related to Pigeon.
There's no relation, he is me.
That's a relation.
So fucking
Wait,
Tony,
if
did
it, no,
you not just
if
say
he-
that his
if-
intelligence and wisdom got a
yeah,
massive
but
increase?
he's not
His
related,
character,
if he
yes,
is
but him as Eli, I can't help that.
Yeah, well, true, but I'm saying it's not a relation if he is him. It is him. You can't be related to yourself.
Poor animals in this show. The poor animal.
I'm also going to ask Pigeon what he thought of the fucking sporks I put on him. Is he not pleased by that?
That was the worst part.
Oh, God.
You stabbed a fork
I mended
into my head.
It wasn't stabbed into you, it was gently welded to the top of your head.
Regardless of how you did it, I now have a spork on top of my head.
I'll take it back then.
You're still not going to do anything for a while.
I'll
then
I'll
you
ask if
see
I get him a
him-
gift. Will it help?
And then he pampers off.
It's like the one guy who called out the wrong name during sex, so he's not getting even remotely anything for a month.
Yeah.
Oh god, oh god.
Hey, I mean, if I
we've established that we all got problems.
if I kill Pigeon, does that technically mean I killed
Nope.
myself?
Well, it's basically one of those things that like you can remove the spell for Pigeon to unsummon him and summon him whenever you see fit. But because of the way that I have this written out for the storyline, is that because of the actions that you guys did in certain aspects of certain places, I've made some very hysterical
Don't
changes.
Throw me into this collective. I'm.
Oh no, I have something completely different planned for you.
Oh yeah, don't throw me in this collective. I mean, I do some shit things. I do it to my party members.
I do have plans for you as well, Mouse. Don't you worry, my good friend. But yeah, so yeah, Pigeon just scampers off because you didn't unsummon him or anything. He's just he does not like you.
Oh, God.
Like at all.
Good day to you, sir.
Good day to you, sir.
He's literally gonna turn into one of those blockers. If you've ever actually seen, American football, where
Yeah.
he's not even gonna block, he's just gonna let the guy through. He's no longer your shield. It's like, oh, you're the quarterback. Oh, I don't think so. Like, fuck you.
But yeah, that's how it's gonna go down from now on in mechanical terms.
I'd like to
no-
address. I'd like to address the one thing that we still haven't done yet.
What's that?
We still haven't gotten Rhaegar a fucking drink.
You can get that now because
And I got my tacos before you got your drink.
you can do that now because everything that was needed to be said and done got done here.
Fucking DM's a dick.
Fuck your drink.
So I'm going to say that you guys get all of the stuff that you needed. You can get your drinks. They're going to help you guys get settled in. And that's where we're going to end our session.
Wait.
So thank you guys for tuning in with us. We hope that you enjoyed the first episode of Chapter 2, episode 21. I am super ecstatic about all of this. I have got a lot of things planned.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but are we really going to call it 21, or are you going to go and just start saying episode?
No, it's 21. It's episode 21. I'm going to put on their seasons. So there's a way that I can do that, but it's going to be 21, episode 21, season 2, basically.
All right.
But thank you guys for joining in on us. Do you guys, Mouse, Norbit, Rhaegar, do you guys want to say anything before we go?
I
She's a
really
bitch.
hope this worked.
I really do too.
Yes, same, actually.
Don't, like, honestly, considering our first episode from season 1, I really hope this worked.
I guess we're about to find out after we end this recording. So,
True.
Are you seeking some slick new gaming gear to add to your arsenal? Our friends over at Inked Gaming have developed their site into a one-stop shop for all of your tabletop gaming needs. From vibrant-looking dice to cleverly designed dice bags to sweet sleeves, playmats, and a whole lot more. Their site is rich with quality goods that will help you up your game. Team Inked has been a friendly, reliable supplier to the gaming community for nearly 10 years, and we want them to continue growing for the next 100. In fact, we love their products so much that they didn't even approach us to promote them on our podcast. We wanted to utilize our affiliation with Inked to let people know about their gear. So head on over to inkedgaming.com today and get your hands on some awesome gear that matches your game and your style.